What is up, Keller Williams agents? It is Sam Jackson with another episode of In Command with Sam. I'm the Director of Innovation and Technology for Keller Williams in North Atlanta. And today we're going to jump into some of the team functionality. So that's why we're calling this video Teams in Command. We're going to show a couple of different things that you can do with Teams in Command. Now I will say that this video will probably have a very short shelf life, as there are several updates that are coming to Teams and permissions and how we're going to organize and different permissions and roles and things that we can do within Command. However, I don't want you to have to wait until 2, 3, 4, family reunion, some other weeks beyond that for this to get plugged in. So I'm going to show you what you can do today to get plugged into Teams in Command. So one of the first things is that when you log into Command, if you are a Rainmaker on a team, one of the most important things that you need here is to make sure that to the left of this Marketplace button, you see your team name here. If you do not have this, you will not see permissions. You will not be able to do what we're doing in this video. If you are a Rainmaker and this is a mistake, this is not here, check with your Market Center administrator or your leadership team, and there's something that they can do in the back end that we have what's called Cloud More or Win More that can help get this set up the right way. The other key thing within that is once they set up your team, that you need to have the permission to be a Rainmaker. So make sure that that is the default role for you as Rainmaker on your team. So once that's all squared away, you should have the same functionality as I do throughout the screen. Now it may not happen immediately, so sometimes we see that some adjustments and Win More take an hour or two. But let's dive in. So one of the cool things that you can do in Command right now, again, this is right now as of today, is you can actually add an admin to your Command page. So as a Rainmaker, a lot of times I see agents sharing their password with their unlicensed admin on their team or somebody on their team to go in and do some things within Command. So what you can actually do is create a login for this person so they're not logging in as you, and they can do the same functionality within Command. So to do that, we're going to click on your name in the top right hand corner, and we're going to go to Settings. Now I'm going to warn you, because I've already trialed this before I shot the video, I'm going to run into a roadblock at some point because I've already exceeded the amount of admins I can have on one account, but you should have no problem getting through to a certain point here. You may just need to see some things without me. So once we're in our settings, we're going to go over to the left hand side over here, and we're going to go to Command Settings, and you should have this button that says Add Admin. If you do not see this button, there is an issue with your profile within CloudMore or within WinMore, which is the back-end Market Center system that we have. So I'm going to click on this Add Admin button, and you should be familiar with this look. This is what we call a Kelly guide. This is going to walk you through kind of step-by-step on what you need. I don't want to say it's dummy-proof, but it's pretty darn close to being dummy-proof. You can't really move on unless you've done everything you need to. But we're going to click on Get Started. And this is going to take a second, but what you want to do on the right hand side over here is click on Select Team Name. So I'm going to click my demo account, and then you'll see here I already have 2 admins created. So these people have already successfully been added. I can use this username and the password to log in, just like we do with our Keller Williams credentials. This is my username for the admin that I created. But I'm going to click on Create, and I'm just going to go through this form. I'm going to fill it out kind of line by line. So I cannot change my team name here. So that's kind of fine, nothing to do there. But now I'm going to click on Rainmaker, so I need to pick myself from the drop down. Now what you're filling out here is the profile of the person. So this isn't you putting your information in. This is the admin on your team. So let's put in any admin. Her email. Sorry, that defaulted there. Any admin at gmail.com, and then you're going to create a password for this person. Now there are some stipulations in place. You cannot put something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in place here. You have to actually create a password. So I'm going to put in something here private that I know that will work. Confirm my password, and I'm going to get stuck here, but what you should do now is click on Next. Oops. Should have made it simple for myself. Awkward when the tech guy screws up his own password. Alright. No judgment here, guys. I can type. First name is invalid. Annie. Annie Bell. This is always really fun when you have some weird issues. Even though that I have this wonderful title of Director of Innovation Technology, I run into the same problems as you guys do. The key thing is I don't give up. Don't get frustrated. Don't get mad. Just kind of figure it out. There's technology. It's fragile. We're going to break it. We're going to make it better. If you run into a real big issue, which we might hear today, report it, support it, take a video like I'm doing today. I use a service called Loom, L-O-O-M. They have a free version, or you can just take little screenshots of your issues. But let's see what happens here. All right, we're just going to give ourselves a different name here. Hannah, admin. Okay, so I finally got through all the little things, and this is really funny because I said this is dummy proof, and I proved that I am a dummy. If you get through this the right way, when you click on this next button, you have no more errors. It's going to take you to the next screen. And basically, at this point, you have an admin. So one of the things you want to do is actually save the password and the information that you have here. There will be an email that hits annieadmin@gmail.com so that she gets this information. But now they will have a login just like you do. So like, for example, mine is my username, which is sjackson, and then my password. So they're going to have the same thing. That's what we set up from today. Cool? Now, again, I apologize. I got stuck. I've played around this way too much, teaching classes and working with agents. And unfortunately, there's not a way to delete an admin at the moment. But again, there's a lot of changes coming. I don't want you to not use command because of little reasons. But this will create an admin for you. And as you can see, I'm not really joshing you here. The 4 steps of doing this is do the overview, create the profile, and then we're reviewing. So that's it. We're good. All right. Once I'm done, I click the X. And don't need to save that. But what you'll see now is when I go to look at my team, when I click on Sam Jackson, I go back to settings. I go back over to command settings on the left. Now I also have this button down here for agent sites. You'll see this. I can click on this. There's some information here for team data. So I should see every member of my team. So Teresa, Lynn Tortorici at my office, wonderful MCA. Huge shout out to Lynn, you're the best. But then I also have the 2 Samuel Jackson admins that I've created. My team will show up here, so you know that that worked or not. Cool. Now, here's another cool feature within Command. So now that I have a team, whether they be an existing agent like Lynn is here, Teresa in our database, she's an agent on my team, or an admin that I've created like these Samuel Jacksons, I can now share my database with them. So I think one of the best practices for now for teams is, as we're kind of working through this, it's kind of best to take all of the databases. I don't care if you have, 1 agent underneath of you or 4. I'm going to take their database. I'm going to take their leads, their contacts, and put them on my account as the Rainmaker. Now, when I do this, I'm going to import that with a tag that says, hey, these are Lynn's leads. So then what I'm going to do is go to contacts after I've uploaded all of them. I'm going to go to contacts. I'm going to search for that tag. So for this example, I would do something like Lynn's leads, go to my filters, custom tags, and I don't have this example, but I think you understand how this works. And this will give me a mini dashboard of all of my folks. And then what I want to do is, once I'm happy with all that, I'm going to do select all. I'm going to get all of my contacts that I want to share back. And once I have this highlighted, I can do a bulk action, and I can share contacts. Now, here's the thing. You can only share this with people who are on your team. I can't share this to another Keller Williams agent. But once I click Share Contacts, I'm going to get this another little window that says, hey, please confirm you're on the KWNA demo team. And then who do you want to share this with? So in this example, I would share it with Lynn or the admin that I just created. Now, another neat feature here is when I go to do this, I want to typically, I would say for most agents, most Rainmakers, I want to give my team the ability to edit contacts. So if I reach out to Aaron Watt, who's my first contact, and his email is bad, my my team member can actually update that information with the new good contact info if we need to. So I do want to check can edit and make sure that they can do that. I click share, and now that will now hit Lynn's dashboard. So when she logs into command, she will see probably whatever her typical dashboard looks like, but she'll come into Smart Views, and I'm a liar. go to filters, and there's now a button here that says show shared contacts. So meaning that I'm a buyer's agent or consultant on a team, the Rainmaker has shared with me those contacts. And out of curiosity, let's see who I have here. I have some, so cool. So then this is another dashboard of contacts that are shared with me. So again, this is a way to kind of share leads, kind of keep track of everything until we get some more stuff rolling through Command. But hopefully that gives you some ideas and some best practices on how we can use Command for Teams for now. Cool. So thank you guys for watching. I know this is a short video today, but I know this will solve a couple problems for at least a few of the agents in my office that run teams at a high level but haven't really been sure how to adopt Command just yet. A couple more things that I'm going to share in some more videos moving forward would be when you do teams, make sure that your custom tags and your sales opportunity are congruent with what the team is doing too. You don't want somebody deviating, but I will show you that in another video on what to do with tags and what to do with custom fields. But thank you all for watching. If you like what you're seeing here, give me a thumbs up on the video. Please like and subscribe so that we can help get this to more agents. With my name being Sam Jackson, it is really hard to rank highly on YouTube or Google or anywhere. I'm kind of Google proof with my name, that darn Sam Jackson, that handsome devil. But I digress. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye now.